Kibaki did it. Uhuru continued it. Don't you think this is also a continuation of the same, instead of saying that it's something that has been said for the president?
Affordable housing project, the affordable housing program did not start with even President Moi. It was there even with President Jomo Kenyatta. That's how the estates like Jericho, Jerusalem, that were built in those particular days. The reason why they built those houses, they were purpose why governments back then, led by Tom Mboya and all these other people that were in government at that particular time, they were doing it because they were trying to create affordable housing for the civilians and the civil servants that were working at that particular time. But you have to look at the approach of how that project was being executed. The moment you take an affordable housing program with a motive for private ownership, it ceases to be affordable. That's why, and you saw the PS Hinga himself admitting that in Parklands, you know, the houses that were built in Parklands, they built houses under the affordable program. They had the tenancy, what you call a tenant purchase agreement, and people were able to get those houses, and they're supposed to pay as rent over a certain period of time. Then they own the houses. And for those who had taken the three-bedroom houses, were supposed to give a monthly installment of about 19,000 shillings. What happened? Those who allocated those houses didn't even set foot in those houses. They re-rented the house because Pangani is a prime area, right? They've re-rented the houses. They're being rented now at 55,000 shillings. They're making a cool 36,000 shillings off that figure. So the moment you create an affordable housing scheme geared towards private ownership, Fred, pipeline might be, or Fuatanyas lands or Kibra or Kangora might be a low housing area, and you get this prime land and you're able to do this public housing. But once you do the house and then it's transitioned to a personal property, to me, you can't regulate an open market. And if it seems like Kangware becomes the new Lavington, then I'm able to still rent my apartment at 100,000 shillings a month. It defeats the purpose. If you take a look, if you go through Jogoo Road, from Shauri Moyo through Kaloleni and Bahati, Jerusalem, all those areas where the old houses, while you go there, you'll find the old civil servants, largely old people that have been in those houses for decades, paying rent for as low as 8,000 shillings for a 3-bedroom mansion, a standalone house, something that if it were to be, it's only a dream. It's only in your dream. In your own particular home. It's because those houses, from when they were owned, they were built at those time, they remained government houses. They were never transitioned into private ownership for that scheme to work.
Now, if you look at, let's go back to Africa now, because Kenya is part of Africa.